Hi everybody, welcome to Project Not Slow. Here we have beautiful Jeep Cherokee that my friend Daniel built. Over the course of a few years, he took a
87
Jeep Comanche, long bed, and rebuilt the whole thing, stripped it down, completely gutted, sanded, got what's it called? Sandblast in it, or
I didn't sandblast it.
Oh.
I mean, the prep work for the paint took a very long time. I mean, underneath, exterior, you know, every Comanche is beat up like crazy. And I mean, I tried my best. I did everything myself other than the re-gear. That's the only thing that the shop did. Everything else was done by
These are Jeep Rubicon.
Jeep JK Rubicon axles. Um, Chromoly rear straps. The front is completely original, other than this truss. The rear Chromoly Chromoly shafts with the truss.
And so also Dale put from the newer Cherokees front end before he painted, and it looks amazing the way it turned out.
97s.
So much more fresh, and so things look awesome.
I mean, some people don't like it.
Some people don't like it.
It's usually the older people that don't like it.
I love it. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, the interior and the front end.
Yeah, from the newer Cherokee.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it has 38-inch tires.
38.
It's a beautiful thing to see this.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing about this build is the engine. In here, Daniel swapped in a 1982 OM617 5-cylinder turbo diesel engine to the original 5-speed manual, the AX15 manual transmission.
Yeah, it's not the original one from the Comanche, but
This is the original Cherokee one, one of the Jeep ones.
it's Cherokee. A Cherokee. I pulled it off the Cherokee.
Yeah. And also the upgrades he put on this engine is a 7.5 millimeter injection pump from Benzforce, and he got a HE221
HE221 7
Holset Turbo, the 7 centimeter exhaust housing. And how's your experience with that?
It's amazing. I mean, I've driven with like the fully stock engine in the Comanche with the stock injection pump and the stock turbo, and it was trash. After literally these two mods, it's insane. Like the Jeep rips.
I mean, yeah, following you in the Subaru.
It rips. So
that's awesome.
I mean, it's not perfect. Still, few things I need to get done. But once that's done, it's
you used to have an intercooler, but
yeah,
you changed. You're still doing some upgrades on it, so no intercooler at the moment, but you're playing to the water to air intercooler, right?
Yeah, water to air, all from a Mercedes, keeping the original engine. Yeah, had some overheating problems, so 3-row Mishimoto fan. Putting a water to air intercooler system now, and then bigger oil cooler. That one's a little too small. So Jeep always needs something, but I'll get it done one day. I was changing a few things
oil
up.
Cooler.
Yeah, that might be maybe like a power steering one now. Later after.
You gotta put a bigger AMG one.
Yeah, and S63 oil.
S63 oil cooler. And also one of the things I really like what you did here, Daniel, is for the Cummins oil filter here and a cat oil, fuel filter. That's pretty cool.
So cat fuel filters from Doomsday Diesel.
I mean, it's significantly larger.
Yes. Probably 3 times.
I've had the situation once where the boost just started getting less on the HX35, and I thought there was something wrong with exhaust leak. I took off the exhaust manifold multiple times. Thought there was some restrictions. Someone thought the turbo was broken, and all it was just it needed a fuel filter change. Yeah. Yeah, changed the fuel filter. It shot up to 40 psi. It's too late.
Yeah, and then the Cummins oil filter, also really nice upgrade. Probably similar size to the original filter, because the original filter is pretty big, but just the housings, it doesn't fit anywhere on the engine bay, so that's what had to be done.
this turbo with the manual?
Turbo with the manual.
The HE221.
I think it's a good combo.
It's a good combo, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how it would be with the automatic and the diesel and everything, the whole setup, but I think manual is just simpler to install and overall easier to do. And you get used to it for off-roading. With the 4-to-1 transfer case, it's pretty easy, yeah.
But you were telling me this turbo pretty much is always ready.
Yeah, I mean, it's spooling right now. And then look, switch gears.
With very light throttle,
Already
it's just always
spooling.
there.
You can hear it all the time.
Yeah.
Like,
Turbo is just
if
always
I
ready. Yeah, that's nice.
watch second gear. I'm at like 1500.
It's just pretty much just ready to go. The turbo is just,
anytime you just press throttle, it's spooling.
and it's very clean. It doesn't have, there's not much smoke.
Oh really?
Almost any really smoke. We were driving behind you, and you were just going through the gears, and it's just very smoke free. This turbo pretty much just spools just regular driving. You're just driving, and it's just spooling. You're not even you don't even have to push it for it to spool out. That's nice.
Yeah. How is it for you? Like,
I love it. I love the turbo whistle. And it's just like, it doesn't even like lose momentum between gears. That's pretty good turbo for it. So this setup is
everyone
perfect.
who gets it loves it.
Yeah.
All the other diesel guys.
Super clean. Very streetable turbo and injection pump. Very nice. Love it. So the turbo combo with the 7.5mm injection pump on the 617 just works incredible with the manual. It's always ready to go, always spooled up, just regular driving. It's on boost. You give it throttle, and it's just ready to go. It's really nice. These 617s are one of those iron head, iron block engines that are known to last forever. These engines are pretty awesome. There's a lot of them for really cheap, and so it's a very good swap option for a lot of people who are not looking for much power, but a lot of reliability and just still a decent amount of power where you could really enjoy it. Yeah, it's a great option for people. Thank you, Daniel, for your time in for this awesome Jeep. Yeah, I've been following your Instagram for a long time, and sometimes just open it and just look at the Jeep and be like, whoa. That's so
stop by next time and look at it.
just pull up over here and just look at it. All right, well, thank you, Daniel.
Okay, no problem.
God bless you guys. God bless America, and good night.